This Yuqing Kunlun fan does not belong to Wu Tian. It's a door. Today, Xiao Shimin will completely destroy Shu Yuanguo and Wu Tian. Thinking of the forthcoming unrestraint, Xiao Shimin couldn't help but smile, his old face almost laughing like a flower. Wu Tian is not interested in all this. After they arrived, they came to the region that belongs to the cultivation country, and Wu Tian sat down in one of the obscure corners. Xiao Tianmen had no plans, Wu Tian did not know. Wu Tian only knew that people who wanted to hit his mind are dead. Look, the Master Mage Guild has arrived. At this moment, another voice suddenly sounded, and the people around, the princess and the like, were all excited. Yang Zaiwei, however, came with a group of people. Also wearing the robe of the array mage, he also looked proud. Formation Master. In this bright world. Already the king of many professions. Everyone takes the honor of being a mage of life. Emperor Xiao Shimin, with such a big face, Yang Zaiwei came with people. 36 people, oh my god, the entire branch of the guild was brought by him. There is only one array of mage guilds, located on a moving air island, with 108 people. The local guilds. In a larger area, the Formation Mage Guild has 72 people. In a smaller area, the number of Array Masters Guild is set at 36. God, Xiao Shimin has such a big face. Not to mention the surprise of the king of other countries. By Shangchen waited for surprise, even Xiao Shimin was also surprised. The kingdom of heaven, the power of Samsung, but compared with the array of masters, it is really nothing. Xiao Shimin did not dare to treat Yang Zi as wantonly, and the gap between the two was like the difference between clouds and mud. But this time Yang Zi came, Xiao Shimin was still very happy. The queen whispered, Emperor, it seems that Master Yang will give you a little face. The matter of the previous few days may be a misunderstanding. Yeah, I think so too. Xiao Shimin heard the words, and fluttered up. When by Shangchen, the woman in the door looked at Xiao Shimin, her eyes were more solemn. If Xiao Shimin had a relationship with the Mage Guild, they were afraid that they would have no interest in the future, and would come to communicate more with Xiao Shimin. Xiao Shimin noticed that when others looked at him, his eyes were worship, yearnings and so on. He was proud, and now, with a smile on his face, he walked up to Yang Zaiwei and said, Master Yang, can come, really give me face. Give me face. Yang Zaiwei, who heard this sentence, was stunned. He shook his head immediately and said coldly, give me a shameless face. After finishing the speech, Yang Zi scanned the crowd and found a figure with a happy face, and walked with the 35 mages behind him. This Master Yang doesn't seem to come for Xiao Shimin. Then why did he come? Bai Qinchin and others were very concerned about Yang Zaiwei, but found that Yang Zaiwei had reached the stand area where Shu Yuanguo was located. Yang Zaiwei even came in front of a young man. In front of Bai Qinchin, the women in the door and other incredible eyes, he suddenly fists and salutes, shouting respectfully, Mr. Please cite collection or bookmark for next reading. Search Aoshi Chinese Novel Network. Days of opening a restaurant on an abnormal earth against the sky. Faster the red crab ran fast. Yang Zaiwei just brought people over. Yang Zaiwei also heard the question, and he said solemnly, Sir, this question is very difficult. Without seeing the two crabs with your own eyes, it is difficult to tell who is running fast. Yang Zi was the 35 master mage behind him, nodding in agreement. It's really difficult, who knows who can run fast? Wu Tian smiled and said nothing. The little guy said, of course it is blue crab, red crab is already cooked, how to run. Yang Zi was stunned, embarrassed. The 35 mages were embarrassed there. Wu Tian gave them steps and said, how come you are free today? Of course I came to visit you. Yang Zaiwei was sitting next to Wu Tian. Recently, the dog clan has made troubles in various countries with the exception of Yuan. There are some channels for Yang Zi. He inquired about this matter, but it was the Dog King who gave orders personally. Yang Zi was shocked and didn't want Wu Tian to have this ability. Let him be a bit cautious, old is really worried about sir. Don't worry, Wu Tian said lightly. Yes. Yang Zi nodded. This is exactly like talking to the superior and the inferior. However, what surprised the people around the world was that the superior seemed to be Wu Tian. Yang Zaiwei, the president of the Magisters Sub-Guild, became a subordinate. It was really shocking and speechless. Wu Tian. Who is he in the end? Can't find out the calendar, could it be the big domain, the people from the kingdom of God can't succeed. Many people couldn't help but guess Wu Tian's identity. Bai Qinchin was also stunned, he hesitated. Should we help Xiao Shimin? The same is true of the woman in the door, her heart has been shaken. At this time, Master Li Shang. Another voice sounded, and then watched a boy walk and helped an old man arrive. The old man naturally carried a bar and a flag with 4 magnificent words of 3 diagrams in one day. It's him. Bai Qinchin stood up in shock. He was in the domain of the Demon King, but he was the king of a country, the Demon King, and the 16 kingdoms, but each country was kind to Li Shangxi. It's him. I've heard of him. He counts the gossip. It's all true. How can such a person come here? For whom? This time everyone guessed but did not guess Wu Tian. Someone once called Li Shangxi gone by to prevail. This news has not reached Tianlongyu. Besides, when it came, I didn't know that person was Wu Tian. The kings looked at each other, I wonder why Li Shangxi came. At this moment, the queen of the Dragon Kingdom pushed Xiao Shimin and said, after the death of the emperor, I have invited Li Shangxi many times, but he refused many times. This time, we must be sincerely moved. Yes, it should be. Xiao Shimin wanted to come, wouldn't he face again this time? Taking a deep breath, Xiao Shimin thought that he had stepped forward and came to Li Shangxi in front of him. He said, Li Shangxi, you are here, you are really calling me, and I am happy. Wait, I will entertain you well. Master Li Shang shook his head slightly and said, I'm here, not for you. This remark came out. Slap, Xiao Shimin felt slapped again. The people around me looked at each other, and the other kings, princesses and everything wanted to laugh and endure hard. Xiao Shimin frowned slightly, but he still didn't dare to be arrogant. After all, Li Shangxi came from the gods. He was not offended by his Samsung power. Then asked Li Shangxi, why did you come here? Is it for my queen? Or by Shangxi and by brother? Or neither? Li Shangxi shook his head and opened the door straight away. I am here for a strange person in your Tianlong domain. Strange person? Xiao Shimin frowned. There are strange people in Tianlongyu. Why didn't he know? What he thought of whispered, is my father emperor not dead? At that time, my father Emperor Ziyang Shou was exhausted, but he could not cultivate enough talent, so he had to go out and look for some fairy grass. Did he find it? No, your father is dead. Li Shangxi glanced at Xiao Shimin and shook his head. Slap, Xiao Shimin felt like he was slapped again. Li Shangxi didn't want to talk nonsense with Xiao Shimin, and said to everyone, will this Tianlongyu, anyone know Mr. Wu Tian Wuda? As soon as this word came out, cough, Xiao Shimin, his face